The internet has revolutionized our lives. It's hard to imagine a world without it now. From the way we communicate to the way we entertain ourselves, the internet has become an integral part of our daily routines. We can shop, socialize, and even gamble, all from our couches. The convenience is unparalleled. No longer do we need to step out of our homes to get things done. Everything is just a click away. Online gambling, with its flashy websites and promises of easy money, can seem incredibly enticing. The vibrant graphics, the thrilling sounds, and the promise of instant riches draw people in. It's convenient, accessible 24/7, and offers a dizzying array of games. Whether it's poker, slots, or sports betting, there's something for everyone at any time of the day or night. But behind this digital facade lies a darker truth. The ease of access and the constant availability can lead to excessive gambling. It's easy to lose track of time and money. What starts as harmless fun can spiral into a dangerous addiction with devastating consequences. The thrill of the game can quickly turn into a desperate chase to recover losses. Think of it like this. Remember those infomercials selling miracle products at 3 a.m.? They promised the world but often delivered very little. You know, the ones with the overly enthusiastic hosts and the too-good-to-be-true testimonials? They preyed on our hopes and dreams, much like online gambling does today. Online gambling can be a bit like that. It promises excitement and easy money, but the reality is often far less glamorous. It preys on our vulnerabilities, our desire for quick riches, and our need for escape. The more we play, the deeper we can fall into the trap. But just like those miracle products often disappoint, the allure of online gambling often masks a harsh reality. The losses can pile up quickly, leading to financial and emotional distress. This isn't just about losing a few bucks on a Friday night, it's about the potential for significant financial loss and the impact it can have on one's life. We're talking about addiction, financial ruin, and serious mental health issues. The consequences can be long-lasting and far-reaching. We're talking about lives being destroyed by an industry that often operates with little regulation or oversight. The lack of safeguards makes it easy for people to fall into the trap. So before you click that place bet button, take a moment to understand the risks. Consider the potential consequences and whether it's worth the gamble. Because the truth is, when it comes to online gambling, the house almost always wins. The odds are stacked against you, and the losses can be far greater than you ever imagined. We all know addiction is a serious issue, but online gambling addiction? It's a growing concern that often flies under the radar. It's often less visible, but no less destructive. The digital age has brought gambling into our homes, our pockets, and our lives in ways we never imagined. The ease of access, the constant availability, and the speed of play create a perfect storm for addiction. With just a few taps, you can be transported into a world of high stakes and high risks. It's like having a casino in your pocket, open 24/7, ready to swallow your time and money. The allure of instant gratification is hard to resist. Traditional casinos have closing times, but online platforms, they never close. This perpetual availability means there's always an opportunity to gamble, no matter the time of day or night. You can gamble at 3 a.m. in your pajamas, no judgment passed. This constant accessibility makes it incredibly easy to fall into a pattern of excessive gambling, often without even realizing it. The convenience of online gambling is a double-edged sword. While it offers entertainment at your fingertips, it also makes it easier to develop unhealthy habits. The thrill of a win, the urge to chase losses, it becomes a vicious cycle that's tough to break. The highs and lows of gambling can be addictive, creating a roller coaster of emotions. And let's not forget the anonymity. Online, you can gamble without anyone knowing. This can make it easier to hide the problem from friends and family. In a physical casino, there's at least a chance someone might notice if you're spending excessive time or money gambling. There are social cues and interactions that can act as a check, but online, you're just a username hidden behind a screen. This anonymity can make it even easier to hide the problem, both from others and from yourself, until it spirals out of control. This anonymity can make it even easier to hide the problem, both from others and from yourself, until it spirals out of control. The lack of physical presence removes the immediate consequences, making it easier to ignore the signs of addiction. So, while that online poker game might seem like harmless entertainment, remember the risks. The digital nature of online gambling makes it even more insidious, creeping into your life without you noticing. Addiction can happen to anyone, and the digital nature of online gambling makes it even more insidious. It's important to be aware of the signs and take steps to protect yourself and your loved ones from falling into this trap. Ever wonder why you're bombarded with ads for online casinos, or why those free bet offers seem too good to pass up? That's not by accident. The online gambling industry is a master of manipulation, using sophisticated marketing tactics to lure you in and keep you hooked. Think about it. Those flashing banners, the promises of jackpots and free spins, it's all designed to trigger a specific response. Excitement, urgency, the allure of easy money. They use language like winner, jackpot, and bonus to create a sense of excitement and anticipation. And those free bets, they're not really free. They're designed to get you in the door, to give you a taste of winning and to make you want more. But here's the kicker. These tactics are often designed to exploit our psychological vulnerabilities. They prey on our desire for instant gratification, our aversion to loss, and our tendency to chase losses. It's like a psychological trap, carefully crafted to draw you in and keep you playing even when you know you should stop. Don't be fooled by the glitz and glamour. Understand that these marketing tactics are designed to manipulate you, to keep you playing even when logic tells you to stop. Section 4. The house always wins. Financial ruin and online gambling. We've all heard the saying, the house always wins. This is especially true in the world of online gambling. While the allure of quick riches might be tempting, the reality is that online gambling can lead to devastating financial consequences. It starts subtly. A few dollars here, a sure bet there, but soon those small bets can snowball into a mountain of debt. The speed and accessibility of online gambling make it dangerously easy to overspend without realizing it. And remember that illusion of control we talked about? It can lead to chasing losses, believing that one big win will solve everything. But here's the harsh truth. Chasing losses rarely ends well. It often leads to even greater financial devastation. People max out credit cards, drain savings accounts, even take out payday loans with exorbitant interest rates, all in a desperate attempt to recoup their losses. This can lead to bankruptcy, homelessness, and a lifetime of financial struggles. So before you click that deposit button, ask yourself, is it worth risking your financial future for a shot at quick riches? Remember, the odds are always stacked against you. Section 5. Rolling the dice with your future unregulated platforms and their dangers. In today's digital age, the allure of online gambling is stronger than ever. With just a few clicks, you can enter a virtual casino and try your luck at various games. But not all online casinos are created equal. Think of the Wild West, a time of lawlessness where anything could happen, and there were few rules to protect the innocent. Now imagine that, but with online casinos. The internet can be a vast and unregulated space, much like the Wild West of old. That's the reality of many unregulated online gambling platforms. These sites often lack the oversight and regulation that ensure fair play and protect players. They operate in a legal gray area, often based in countries with lax regulations, making them a breeding ground for scams and fraudulent activities. These platforms can easily exploit players, taking advantage of the lack of legal repercussions. When you gamble on a regulated platform, there are at least some safeguards in place. These platforms are required to adhere to strict rules and regulations designed to ensure fair play and protect players' interests. They have to follow certain rules and regulations to ensure fair play and protect players. Unregulated platforms, however, they operate without these safeguards, leaving players vulnerable to a host of risks. They're like the Wild West of gambling. Anything goes and there's little to no accountability. They can manipulate odds, refuse to pay out winnings, and even disappear overnight with your money. The lack of regulation means there's no one to hold them accountable for their actions. Imagine hitting that life-changing jackpot only to be met with silence when you try to withdraw your winnings. The excitement quickly turns to frustration and despair. Or finding out that the game you were playing was rigged from the start. The odds were never in your favor, and you were set up to lose from the beginning. These are the very real risks of playing on unregulated platforms. The lack of oversight means that players are left to fend for themselves in a potentially hostile environment. So how can you protect yourself? Do your research. Before you start playing, take the time to investigate the platform you're considering. Look for licenses from reputable gambling authorities, read reviews from other players, and be wary of platforms that seem too good to be true. A little due diligence can go a long way in ensuring your safety. Remember, when it comes to online gambling, safety should always be your top priority. By choosing regulated platforms and staying informed, you can enjoy the thrill of online gambling without putting yourself at unnecessary risk.